What's this? We supposed to be best chums now?
Honestly, kinda hoped you wouldn't pick up. Figured you were just some glitch in my head.
Right. Then why'd you call?
Just checking to see if the line still worked. Dunno, guess I hoped our last convo was just some messed up dream. But here I am, talking to you.
Well, hate to break it to you, but I'm real. You? Questionable. I mean, for fuck's sakes. Artificial intelligence is absolutely out of hand these days.
Really? That's what you're going with?
I mean, to think AI is now able to gaslight me into questioning my own existence? Pretty gonked out stuff, huh?
I'm not an AI.
Right. So, what do you want, AI man?
Was thinking, since you're supposed to be the female me.
Yeah? Go on already. Spill.
Well, that means you've done your share of dirt, as have I. You're a full-on merc, like me. And you're still alive, so it's safe to assume you at least know what you're doing. Well, at least to some degree.
Comes with the territory, I suppose. Don't really have a choice to make it in this city.
Yeah, no shit. But hearing you talk, I gotta ask. Do I sound like that?
Excuse
All
me?
tough gal bravado? Because honestly, you come off more like a kitten in a tutu than some hardened merc.
Oh, you want to talk voices? You sound like every obnoxious northeastern trucker ever who lives off Dunkin' coffee and road rage
Oh, do I? Go on.
with a Boston accent so thick that it could spread on a fucking bagel.
The fuck? Seriously? You think this is a Boston accent? You even know what a fucking Boston accent sounds like? Technically, shouldn't that mean you have the same accent?
Nah, not even close.
So my accent sounds like I packed the car in the yard. To you.
Sure, a little bit.
Alright, whatever. For the record, your comebacks are as smooth as a malfunctioning Ripper Doc's brain implant. Keep trying. You'll land one eventually.
Will do. I'm just glad you're my biggest fan.
Yeah. Keep dreaming.
It's a city of dreams. And I'm a big dreamer.
Huh? Wait, that's my line.
So, this whole you and me thing, assuming you're actually real, still makes no sense. Like, how are we so alike?
Huh. Nah, we ain't alike.
Not physically, obviously. But we've got the same gigs, the same chums, the same enemies.
Maybe. But we see it all through different lenses. Different choices, different scars. That's what makes us not alike.
Well, if you put it that way. Can't say I'm all the way on board with that take, but partially makes sense. This whole sitch is gonk as hell.
Yeah, you don't say. Welcome to my life.
So, Boy V, how do you cope?
Cope? Cope with what?
The grind, the stress, always watching your back, knowing you're on borrowed time. That sense of,
Loneliness.
yeah, that. I mean, there's Vic and a few other solid chums who got my back, but for the most part, I don't know. Just feel like I can't really relate to anyone on that level. You know?
Honestly, yeah, I do. But don't have time to sulk in my sorrows. Won't really solve shit.
Guess so.
What about Johnny?
What about him?
Do we know the same guy?
Hell if I know. Ask him yourself.
Funny thing. He goes all quiet when I'm talking to you.
Yeah? My guess is he's the same Silverhand. Just copied into two heads.
So, what's it like for you having him up there? Bet it gets weird. Especially for you.
Fuck's that supposed to mean?
Meaning having him watch every fucking thing you do. That's what. Bumping uglies with some output of yours? Johnny's watching. Taking the Browns to the Super Bowl? Johnny's watching.
Thanks for that visual. But honestly, I don't think he cares half the time.
Silverhand's a sneaky old bastard. Bet he pretends not to care. But he's watching, no doubt.
Well, I think that's the last thing he'd want to see. I can confidently say that knowing Johnny, he's not that interested.
Or probably just pretends like he isn't. I suspect Johnny's far more sneakier than he lets on.
Oh yeah? How about you? Think he's silently observing all the shit you get into?
Nah, I wouldn't say so. I'm sure Johnny ain't interested in all the recreational escapades I got going on. That's for sure. He definitely checks out most of the time.
If you knew that, then why'd you ask?
Curious to hear what my obnoxious XX chromosome variant's thoughts on the matter. That's all.
Obnoxious, you say? Cute. Alright, since we're shooting the shit, best foodie spots in Night City. Go.
Seriously? We're talking kibble now?
Hey, it's mostly all rat poison. Sure, but just curious to know your favorite kind of poison. See if you have taste. Don't disappoint.
Ha. Whatever. Fine. Rulai. Their Rangoons ain't bad.
You kidding me? Hilariously tragic.
Shut up. Fine. Your turn.
Buck a slice.
You're joking.
Nope. Their chili spurt scopperoni is legendary. Mwah. Chef's kiss.
Yeah, definitely joking.
Hey, I'm a pizza gal, alright?
Pedestrian as hell, but fine.
Their chili spurt scopperoni is as good as it gets around this town. So sue me.
For that recommendation, I oughta.
Har har. Such a comedian.
Hey, weird question, but ever think about it?
Think about what exactly? Words, Choom. Use them.
Like, being with someone who gets it, a counterpart. Somebody who's been through the same shit, living on borrowed time, sharing headspace with a rocker boy. No one else could ever really understand, you know?
Uh-huh. Not sure what you're getting at? Being with? You mean in, like, a romantic way?
What? Nah, that's fucking weird. Okay, maybe not being totally honest. Crossed my mind once or twice, sure.
Of course it did. The male version of me? A total horn dog. Why am I not surprised?
Cut the crap. You thought about it too.
What? Gross. Don't assume you know what I'm thinking.
Oh, you definitely thought about it.
And what makes you so sure?
'Cause you're me. Duh.
Shit. Okay. Maybe it popped up for half a second. Still weird as hell, though.
Yeah, well, didn't ask. Still counts.
Yeah, well, this convo's officially gone off the rails. Hooking up with a version of yourself? There's gotta be some kind of incest-adjacent vibe to that.
Wouldn't even count as incest, technically.
Still weird, but like you said, sharing that kind of bond, having someone who really gets you, not something most people could even dream of.
Yeah, but let's be real. If another version of me popped up IRL, I'd probably flatline her just for knowing too much. Night City ain't big enough for two Vs.
Oh, please. You wouldn't stand a chance. Well, this has been something. Gotta split. Got a gig to run.
Same. Some corpo's about to have a very bad day.
Don't flatline out there.
You too. Live free, Choom.
Sure. Till next time, Boy V.
Sure. Oh, and one last thing, Valerie. Since you're apparently their golden child now.
Huh? And whose golden child am I exactly?
You know, them. CDPR seems to have forgotten about me. But don't let them forget who came first. Catch you in the afterlife.
The hell? Like that convo couldn't have ended any more gonked.